Hey everybody, this is Gabriel Miguel, founder and executive director of the Anastasia Foundation, and I'm so happy to be making this video. It's been a while since I've made a video, and I know it's been a while since I've checked in directly, but I have so much that I want to share that I'm excited to share with you guys. It's been an amazing time since the last video, and if you see me glancing over this way, it's because I've got some notes. I got a lot to say. I want to make sure I don't miss it. So, I appreciate your patience with that. So, the last few months for me were filled with a lot of challenges. I'm not going to lie. I have a web design business, and that wound up taking a very disproportionate amount of my time and facing some personal health challenges and things like that, which I'm resolving. Things are looking up, and I'm actually closing the web design business. And in a very exciting announcement, I'm going to be running the foundation full-time. So I will be fulfilling my executive director duties for the Anastasia Foundation full-time. That's going to allow me to be in a position of service to this community, which I love with all my heart and all my soul. So it's a very exciting time for me to be transitioning into this. And it's kind of right around this time when I'm filming this video now is when all this is happening. So really, really excited for that. And in an interesting synchronicity, it's been exactly 1 year, pretty much to the day since the first Ringing Cedars, at that time, weekly news video that I filmed. So it's been 1 year since embarking on this journey of, starting to expand our work and our work with the community and everything. So 1 year ago, I made that video, and to think about how much has happened in that 1 year is astounding. There's so much that's happened. I'm going to share with you guys a lot of updates of where things are right now, where things are going. And yeah, I think you guys will be excited to hear this. So, our Facebook group is huge. It's the largest English-speaking Ringing Cedars Facebook group in the world at this point. Besides it's a closed group that Nina Megre has made. Besides that group, we have the largest English-speaking Ringing Cedars community in the world on Facebook. It's international. It's amazing. It's very supportive. It's super active, and it's a very engaging place. And so I'm really proud of what we've built there. We've got such a good community. We've taken our Telegram group from 0 to almost 800 now, and honestly, it's such a space of love. It's such a space of caring and support for everybody who joins. We constantly have people joining saying that it's the best Telegram group that they've ever been a part of. It's the only chat that they check regularly. We have a lot of comments like that, and it's just amazing, what we've been able to do. The community is so supportive, and just so beautiful. I tell people it's the most intelligent, supportive, loving group that I've ever seen. And it's not just because it's my group, right? I don't feel that way. I legitimately feel that way. We have the Ringing Cedars Community platform, which in the last year I built pretty much alone, and that's our own social network for Ringing Cedars readers internationally. Basically, if you speak English or any other language besides Russian, you can use that platform, and even Russian if you want, but it's not geared towards Russian users and readers because they have their own platforms and things that exist to serve them. But it's our own social network where you can meet and connect with readers from near you, from all around the world. There's groups about different interests. You guys have heard me talk about this before. But that's grown from 0 to more than 430 users. At this point, we've got dozens of people from all across Europe. We've got people from all across North America, hundreds of users in North America, dozens in Europe, probably more than 100 in Europe. We've got people from South America, Australia, Asia, even a couple in Africa. And it hasn't even been promoted that much. It's something that I'm going to start promoting a lot more. And, now that my time is more available for these kinds of things. And so it's really exciting. It's like you can private message people there, and it's just an amazing space. I suggest you check it out. Something that I'm really, and by the way, just to go back a little bit, because I feel like I'm moving a little quickly, I just want to say that I'm so proud of all the work that we've done as a community. Everything that I'm talking about, everything that I'm about to share in the rest of this video is only possible because of the souls and the people who are involved in it. And so, you know, I'm just so grateful to the people that we are, you know, working with, and everybody in our community who takes the time to do the things that they do and share the things that they share. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. And I just want everyone to know that this is how I feel about it, because it's, you know, many hands make a miracle, they say. And this is truly a miracle that's been made by many hands. So I just want you guys to know that. And on that point, we've built such an amazing team of people who are working directly with the foundation. We have Ariane, who is the host of the bi-weekly Pristine Origin imagery calls, which she takes you through amazing, vibrant, guided imagery, you know, in the vein of the Ringing Cedars. And you guys can check it out. It's all on YouTube. And she helps with the community engagement, so building our community and, you know, making sure that our community is growing and that there's engagement happening. Ariane is just the best. We have Wyatt, Ariane Teleshewski. We have Wyatt Gober, who is the host of the bi-weekly Kins Domain design calls, where they discuss all the things related to your land, designing your Kins Domain, legal structures, to financial things, all about Kins Domains, which is amazing. And, you know, and we have Agatha Janik from Germany. Agatha, if you're watching this, I've never pronounced your last name before, so I hope I did that right. But we have Agatha from Germany, who is our European community leader. We've even expanded into Europe. You know, we've got leadership there now from the foundation. She's the host of the European community calls. So I do the North American community calls for people in the North American time zone, but she's doing them now for the European readers, which is something that I really wanted to happen for a long time. And I'm so grateful that it's already happening. And these are just people who are so dear to me. You have no idea. And people who are truly answers to my prayers as far as this work goes. You know, we've assembled a team of people, and more people who I'm going to mention, who are truly just angels and people dedicated to service of the community. And I'm so grateful and blessed to be working with them. We have, so all these calls I mentioned as well, these are all posted on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is super active now, even though I am not making these videos where it's just me, you know, as active as I want to. But we have so much other content that I'm sure you guys are seeing. Excuse me. And yeah, I'm going to be making a lot more of these one-on-one videos now that my time is going to be fully devoted to the foundation. So I'm really excited to be doing that. My beloved friend, Wesley Whitcamper, he's our managing director. He's doing all kinds of things with me behind the scenes. He's not actively seen on the YouTube channel or in other places, but he's more of an offline kind of guy. He's got us some speaking engagements this year. We'll be speaking at the Music and Sky Festival, Conscious Music Festival in California in September. So if you guys are there, come out and see us. There's going to be a smaller gathering in California in May, and we're probably going to have a few more speaking things come up and in-person events where we're going to be on stage. The Music and Sky Festival is like 3,000 people, 5,000 people, and we'll be on stage talking about Kins Domains to a crowd of people who are very receptive to it. And there's so much other stuff that we're doing. Another program that we've got that has been so successful in the past year is the Russia-America Exchange Program. And this is something that's so dear to my heart, the Russia-America Exchange. It's basically, we have, you know, we are speaking with our Russian brothers and sisters who are founders of kins domain settlements, or families living on their kins domains, or people who are founders of schools. If you saw the most recent one, Shatinin style schools, and we are asking them questions. They are sharing their wisdom and their experience with us, and we're translating it all into English. And so, you know, I call it the Russia-America exchange because we're exchanging all this experience and information from decades of experience in Russia into English, which is just something that we don't have because we don't have decades of experience with, you know, creating kins domain settlements and things like that. So at least not successful, large scale, widespread kins domain settlements like they have. So this is a program that I'm so happy about that has come to fruition. Our amazing Svetlana Semina, she's used to live in Canada for like a decade, but now she lives on a kins domain in Russia and a settlement there. And she is just an amazing connector and networker with all of the, you know, kins domain settlements from Russia, from Belarus, Ukraine, all around, you know, everywhere, and with everyone involved in the movement. So she's playing a huge role by connecting us with all these people that we speak with in the Russia-America exchange. And she's just amazing. We have our translator, Anastasia, and she translates from Russian to English. She does an amazing job. And she actually, interesting fact, she used to live in a remote Siberian village. And she actually was on Vladimir Megre's ships a couple times when he used to sail up and down the Alba River, as they talk about in the beginning of book 1, when that was his business, which was like trading with the locals up and down the river. She was on his ships. She remembered the name of them. She talked about her experiences. It's really cool. This is somebody who was really there. So it's very interesting that she is our, you know, our English translator now. At this point, we have Winston Wang, who really helps with the event logistics, making sure everything runs smoothly, making sure that all of our ducks are in a row. He also does the timestamps for the videos, and they're long videos too. You know, they're like 3-hour events, 3.5-hour events. He timestamps the entire thing and shares it to make it easier for everybody to consume the content. So we've got this incredible team, and there's other people involved at many different levels, and just everyone's doing an amazing job. And so speaking of the Russia-America exchange, the next one is going to be in late May. We've just confirmed that late May will be the next one. We're going to be speaking with 4 bards and or like bard groups. We've already confirmed them. So like individual bards or groups of bards who are, you know, obviously Ringing Cedars inspired. They're going to perform their music. They will speak on all these topics related to music and the Ringing Cedars movement. We're going to be, you know, really happy with that one, because I really want to inspire people to begin creating and recording Ringing Cedars inspired music in the English language or whatever language it is, because we've learned from our Russian brothers and sisters that the music and the festivals and the concerts have played a huge part in spreading and growing the movement much more than people would expect. And you know, we need the music. So I'm really passionate about that. I'm really excited about it. We've done community events. We did an event called Birthing Man with our amazing friend Emily Thomas. She's a mother. She gave birth to her son at home, virtually painless, and you know, very enjoyable. And this event was all about natural birth from Anastasia's perspective. It's like 3.5 hours again of super solid, very scientifically researched content, all about home birth and everything about home birth for people who want to learn more about that. We plan on doing more events in the future. We want to do one about pregnancy, like conscious pregnancy and everything about having a healthy pregnancy. So I'm really excited about it. Another thing that we've been doing, there's like so much to share. I've been doing some interviews. I've recently gotten into doing interviews. I did an interview with the amazing Jim Gale of Food Forest Abundance, where they are building food forests all across the world, really. I don't know if it's hundreds or thousands of food forests that they have built and designed, but Jim is an amazing warrior for freedom. Just did that interview. I did an interview with Bruce Perloin, who is the ex-CEO of Hemp Inc., and he's also a dear friend of mine and a Ringing Cedars reader who is putting a very large amount of his wealth into the Ringing Cedars movement. He's also called the King of Hemp, and he's an incredible expert on hemp, and he wants to share everything he knows about growing hemp and other plants. You know, not necessarily marijuana or anything, but for the benefit of the Kins Domain movement. I did an interview with Jean Nolan from the Inspired channel. So those of you who are friends and viewers of the Inspired channel, Jean is lucky to call him a friend, and he's a Ringing Cedars reader. That video got 30,000 views, which and there was hundreds of comments. So much positive response to the Kins Domain idea, to Anastasia's philosophy and her perspectives on everything. It was overwhelming, and it's the first time in, I don't know, either a very long time or maybe ever that the Ringing Cedars got that much visibility that quickly. Jean's channel has like 450,000 subscribers. So things like that are starting to happen, and it's really exciting. We're starting to spread this message in a larger way. I'm doing some more interviews soon. If you're seeing this, I'm recording this on April 21st. On the 27th, I'm going to be speaking with Dr. Amanda Vollmer. I think it's a live stream. I have to check, but she's an amazing natural doctor and a Ringing Cedars reader. So she will be interviewing me. I'll also be speaking with Dr. Bear Lando and Mike Winter from Alpha Vedic. If you guys are friends of, are fans of the Alpha Vedic crew, I would suggest you check both of these groups out. Go check out Amanda Vollmer. Go check out Alpha Vedic. Alpha Vedic does interviews with some of the best and smartest people of our time. Honestly, your time would not be wasted by watching their interviews. And this is just the beginning. Like, there's so many more interviews in the hopper. There's so many more to come, and I'm just so glad that I will be able to devote the time to doing this, because there's Ringing Cedars readers everywhere, in every community, you know, in every community, in every niche online. There are readers everywhere, and what I'm trying to do is to bring everyone together in a central place and say, like, hey, this is like the place for the Ringing Cedars readers, because there hasn't been a place before until we stepped in to fill that void. So that's what we're doing, is we're connecting and inspiring all the readers everywhere internationally, and trying to, you know, spark communication and collaboration, which ultimately leads to the building of Kins Domain settlements, the meeting of soulmates, and all these things. So I'm excited to reach out and, you know, cast this net into all these different communities and see who's out there, and bring people in. You know, it's amazing. And another thing I wanted to share is that as a community, you know, collectively, we have taken such huge strides with our knowledge when it comes to land ownership, you know, rights on your land, you know, private entities, private legal entities, so you can operate privately and not have your rights or your freedoms disturbed by any government interference or anything like that, and maintaining your sovereignty. You know, our collective knowledge is growing at a tremendous pace. It's really exciting to see the strides that we're taking in all of these areas. And there's something that personally I'm really excited about, is that we have a really small research and initiative group about Kins Domain proposals and Kins Domain research and all these things. And, you know, it's comprised of some very serious readers and dear friends and members of our community. And we are, you know, making a lot of strides in regards to, you know, these legal things, financial things for Kins Domain settlements. And we hope to be publishing our findings and our knowledge in documents that will be shared on the Anastasia Foundation site. And so, you know, they will be guides to private legal entities for Kins Domains, or how to make money on your kin's domains, like viable business plans, things about governance on the kin's domains or the systems of decision making. Actually, as part of the Russia-America exchange, Svetlana is getting us a bunch of documentation from a few settlements in Russia about how, you know, they structure things financially, about how they solve problems, you know, either individual or group or settlement problems on their kin's domains, how they invite people into the community and how they do their vetting process, all these things, like real tactical, proven information that's documented out. And we're going to be translating and sharing all this, you know what I mean? So we have a large volume of research and resources that we are going to be sharing. One of the things I'm going to do, we are receiving some funding for the foundation, and one of the things I want to do is put together a template kin's domain proposal that basically you could give to a land donor or a landowner who could potentially want to donate their land, and or, you know, somebody with capital, and you could explain what is a kin's domain, what is a kin's domain settlement. You could sell them on this idea and you can receive some land. Ideally, it could be a template and you can edit it to your specific situations, but this is something I have experience with from my prior work in the philanthropic sector, and I'm really excited to, you know, share this knowledge once we you know, are able to get there. So that's really exciting. Yeah, there's just so much knowledge that's going to be put out. So developing a section on the website, and part of our work will be publishing all these resources, right? So I'm really excited about what's happening. We've seen the emergence of a few really serious groups of readers who are going to be moving forward with purchasing, acquiring land for kin's domain settlements in the near future. And that's just exciting because it's like, you know, for so many years we have been moving through this movement, and so much time has passed since the books were published originally in English, and we still haven't seen a large scale or even, you know, small scale successful kin's domain settlement. And now it finally feels like that time is coming, and it's coming quickly, and it's coming powerfully and clearly, and it's very inspiring to watch what people are doing right now. And I just know for a fact that the next few years are going to be huge for the movement. And we are going to move past the mistakes or the pitfalls or obstacles that people in the United States and Canada have had in the past. And we are going to move forward and actually have these successful settlements. And we're seeing the beginnings of it. I think a big part of it is because of the communication that we have enabled by creating all these different online groups, and soon to come in-person groups and in-person gatherings. Like, I'm trying to encourage people to form local readers groups. You know, that's one of the things that you can do with the Ringing Cedars Community platform, is form a local group and start to meet up locally, because that's a big part of it too. But yeah, this is exciting because we haven't really seen these things happen before, especially with this kind of clarity and you know, just sharpness to the approach. And another really cool piece of news is Nina Megre, who is Vladimir Megre's granddaughter. She agreed to do a online event with us where basically, you know, Vladimir would be speaking and answering questions from the audience. And we would have our translator, Anastasia, who would translate all of that into English. I don't know how much of it would be like live questions or if we would have to submit them ahead of time, but she did agree to do that in collaboration with the foundation. So I'm really excited. The date of that is to be announced, you know, soon. I think some things happened on her end. We thought it would have happened already. Anyway, we're waiting on that. That will be shared as soon as I know. So yeah, that'll be pretty awesome. And yeah, there's just so much happening that, you know, I can't quite reveal yet. Let's just say, like, there's a bunch of stuff, you know, there's a bunch of stuff cooking right now, and I don't want to take it out of the oven too early and, you know, promise you guys some really good food if it hasn't finished cooking yet, You know what I mean? So just expect more of these videos from me. I hope to be doing at least one video a week. I know I said that like a year ago, but now my time is going to be available to actually do that. So, you know, don't beat me up for it if I miss a week or something. I'm still alive, probably just dealing with a bunch of stuff. So I appreciate your patience. I will be doing my best here. I've got so much to share, so much to do. And I just want to say, you know, to end this video, this has gone on a little bit longer than I would like, but if you're still here, I want to say just thank you again to this community that we've built. I'm so proud of the work that we've done, the community that we've built, the relationships that have formed, the direction of where we're going, just the clarity and intelligence and energy which is being put into everything we're doing. You know, our team, and it's an exciting time to be alive. You know, it's an exciting time to be alive. The Ringing Cedars movement, you know, mark these words, right? Like you know, come quote me on this. The Ringing Cedars movement is about to explode internationally, especially in the English speaking world. There's a lot happening. It's a good time to be alive. Don't let any fear overtake your mind. Don't let anything about the world get you thinking that good things aren't happening, because that's not true. It is happening. I'm seeing it every day. So much is happening, guys. And if you've watched this all the way through, thank you so much for your time and your attention. The next video should probably be a bit shorter because it's been a few months since I shared anything. But thank you guys. Just thank you guys. If you want to support our work, you can go to anastasia.foundation/gift. If you want to make a donation or support our work in any way, you can send a physical gift. We have a mailing address. You can send us Bitcoin or any other kind of cryptocurrency. We accept that. If you want to send a bank transfer, PayPal, credit card, all of it works. All of it gets reinvested into building this community and doing all the work that we're doing. And just thank you guys so much. So God bless, and talk to you soon.